Guys, the time has come to talk, to chat about Manuel Ugarte. We have to speak about this guy. It's so frustrating. I want to talk about him respectfully. Like, he's a human being after all. I mean, this player, can you even remember when he came to Manchester United? What time it was? Different time. Everyone was hyped for this signing, actually, because some people thought that majority of us actually thought that this is the type of signing that will open the Amorim era. This is the ex-Sporting player. Amorim coached him. Then he went to PSG, made a name for himself in European football. We actually looked at him as a solid midfield option. Little did we know this player has no pass and no sort of progressive ability. You know what? I didn't think that I would be watching a second game, two games in a different group: Spain, Uruguay, and Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia. But you know what? I was up and I was thinking, you know what? Let me actually watch this game. Let me see what Spain has to offer. Let me see what Manuel Ugarte will offer. And obviously Fede Valverde, and we have some other attackers for Uruguay, ex-Liverpool player, obviously. His name escapes my mind right now. It's pretty late already, or should I say early. Well, you know what happened in the second half of this game? There was sort of a rumble in the middle of the park, and Pedri was let's not say dribbling, but he was traveling with the ball. When two players of Uruguay tried to get this ball out of his possession, and Manuel Ugarte attempted a tackle on Pedri, or let's say on a ball that Pedri was possessing at that time. However, if you check a replay, and I'm going to show you guys, this tackle was unsuccessful in many different ways. First of all, it was unsuccessful in a very obvious way because Manu Ugarte didn't get the ball off of Pedri. But also it was unsuccessful because Manu Ugarte left the pitch after this tackle on stretchers. This man couldn't walk off the pitch. People say that he has a knee injury right now, which is obviously he has to scan his knee. They have to do the x-ray to see what's happening there, how severe the injury is. But usually with players, you can see by their reaction that sometimes the injury is bad and it will actually take some time to recover from this. And it's so frustrating because obviously I clicked instantly on Manuel Ugarte, Transfermarkt, and I checked his injury record. This guy is not injury prone at all. But do you remember a full game that he played, last full game that he played for Manchester United? Because I don't. And it leads me to this thought, unfortunate thought, that in the very summer where it felt like we're going to finally offload Manu Ugarte, now we have to actually pay the medical bills and we have to help him and support him through this recovery process. Yeah, so it is what it is. It's the game. The game is the game. So this is actually the tackle. Look at this. Let me turn off the volume here. We don't need to listen to anything here. But let's see. So Pedri is with the ball, right? And we have Ugarte. You see? This is Ugarte. This is number 6. I don't think it's Valverde. Let's see. Ugarte, Uruguay national team lineup. Let's see who's number 6 with numbers. So who was that actually? Bentancur. Okay. Look at this. And beside Bentancur, there is another player already trying to get the ball off of Pedri. So two players are participating in this already. But here you go. Manuel Ugarte thought that, you know what, this is my time. So look at this guy. Look at this. He's so late, first of all. Pedri already dribbled past these two players with the press resistant engine and machine that he is. Fede Valverde just looking at it and just like, damn, guys, that's Pedri. It is what it is. I play against him at least 2 times this season, and I know what this guy is about. And there you go, Manu Ugarte lands his foot on the grass, and you can see probably this right foot. I would say that this is. He puts the foot on the grass in a very weird way, and he never got up after this. It's hard to say whether it was his left. I think it was his right leg, because he put all his weight basically on that leg because he tried to tackle with it, but he was late, and now he's injured. Please, I don't want you to think that the way of my commentary is cynical or anything like that, because obviously he's a player he's our player, and we're responsible for his health in this situation. And of course, we're going to support him, and I wish him speedy recovery. However, more cynical fans of Manchester United, right, already expressed their opinion, and it is true. It is true. There is no chance that we can offload this player during this transfer window that will be super short, because the preseason will start on 9th of July, and today is 27th of July where I am. And people can joke about the Pedri and how, what happens when you try to get the ball off of him, but Manuel Ugarte, I mean, the type of player that he is and the type of character in football that he is, and the fact that he never actually showed his full potential, he never expressed himself to the fullest in our short, all those things, they just make this very kind of like sad and sour. So let me know, you guys, what you think about this. How do you think the club will handle the situation with Ugarte? How much time do you think it will take him to recover from this? And is there a future for Manuel Ugarte in our club? Under Carrick, let's say. Do you think there is a way that we will find a place for him in this system that Carrick is building? So let me know, guys. Again, speedy recovery to Ugarte, but it is what it is.